Hi everyone. So I just wanted to jump on today and do a short video because one question I get asked a lot is, how do I know what my divine purpose is? Now there's no sort of simple answer to that. It's an ever-evolving process to discover your purpose and to work within that, and it can shift because whilst your purpose is predefined, it's part of your blueprint when you come into this earthly journey, it will only be revealed to you as you're ready to receive it. So it's revealed in stages. So it may feel like your purpose is changing. It's not really, it's evolving. It's being revealed to you as you're ready to accept it and ready to act upon it. But really it's all there in the blueprint, if that kind of makes sense. But the thing I always say to my clients, the first step on finding your true purpose is to really connect with what brings you joy, what makes you happy, what lights you up, what makes you feel alive. Because if you can find your passion, you will find your purpose. It's a stepping stone. It's a very big stepping stone to finding your purpose. So I want you to have a think. What is it that truly lights you up? What is it that really brings you joy? And if nothing comes to mind, we live in a time and age where everything's about adulting, and it's like, if you're a proper adult, you lose the joy in life. And I think it's actually the reverse, that if we're living this adult life right, then we should be full of joy, but it's often not the way that it is. So if you're sitting there thinking, I don't know what it is that lights me up, I don't know what it is that brings me joy, let's take a step back from that. What brought you joy as a kid? What did you love doing when you were younger? What would you spend all of your free time doing? Start to have a look at that, because actually quite often those things that brought us joy in childhood are actually the things that are still going to bring us joy now, maybe in a different way. Maybe we'll tweak them slightly, maybe we'll change them a little bit, but they're not 100 miles away from what's going to bring us joy now. Like, I did a lot of work on reconnecting with my inner child, with what brought me joy as a child. And one of the things was dancing. I went to dance classes. I danced from when I was a teeny toddler right through till I was 17. But it wasn't just that. I danced down the street. It used to drive my mother crazy. I would be dancing in the front room, in the garden, like anywhere. I'd go to friends' houses and we'd choreograph dances. Like, dance was my life. It really, really was. And now I don't do formal dancing. I don't do any of that, but sticking on some music and dancing around my living room, or like one thing I've always done with my closest friends is just put music on and we dance in the kitchen, or if we're on holiday, like I have memories of like dancing around balconies on holiday or whatever. Like, it still just brings me so much joy. That dance is something that really, really lights me up. The other thing I did all of the time, if I wasn't dancing, I was writing as a kid. And I loved to write. And what I truly believe part of my purpose here on this earth is to write, and is to bring certain things, which I'm working on at the moment, out into consciousness. And it was through this process of reconnecting with my inner child and reconnecting with those things that brought me joy in my childhood that I've rediscovered my passion for writing, and how much I loved it, and how much I love to express myself through words, and how much of a release it is, and how much it can help other people. So by looking at those things, I actually rediscovered things that really lit me up, and that's moving me towards my purpose, which is so exciting. So they're the sort of two big tips I would give you for starting to discover what your purpose is. What was it that lit you up as a child, and what is it that lights you up now? 2 questions. Journal on it, meditate on it, think about it. What is it you want to do in your free time? What is calling you? What brings you joy? And that is going to start to lead you towards your purpose. So I'd love to know, I would love to hear what lights you up, what it is that really gets you fired up. And tell me, I'm really excited to hear what it is. Bye.